The people are quite nice, and I like what we're doing. It's fairly fun.
I like my experience in theatre play, do some reading.
What have you learned from your experience working with Seat to Plate?
My experience is getting to know all the students.
Initiative. If something's not being done, you can jump in and start with the next task or something.
Learn how to shape the hedges and how to look after the ponds we haven't done before.
Yeah, that's been a fun one, hasn't it? Learning
It has,
about
yes.
the ponds.
And all the different plant names.
Excellent. And you've done a job off site with the Green Care team, haven't you?
Yes, I have, yeah.
And what did you think of that? Did you enjoy it, or?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Tidying and outside of the water area.
Yeah, it was a bit different, wasn't it? Because it was a proper clear
job,
garden
yeah.
thing. Did you get like a sense of achievement at the end of it when you saw the difference?
It was a lot tighter when we all finished.
Yeah.
We had a project to do during COVID of starting a community project, not a community garden, so, and where we so there was a few volunteers there, and I seemed to take quite a lead on the project, on the Weymouth plot at least, and I seemed to get on quite well, and I seemed to sound like I knew what I was talking about, and I almost so well they offered me a green team job where I go around helping people need support on their gardens, so maintaining it, and yeah, so I've been doing that for a few years. And as what I was, I'm helping out support other volunteers to see if we've probably been out of work for a while or haven't got work experience, just to gain a bit more experience in the workplace and see to get them used to it and comfortable working.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd recommend people to join?
Well, similar to me, if you're a bit lost of what you need to do with yourself, or how to go about starting work, or that you think you need more experience, this is a great way to start. Start a little push to start you feeling comfortable starting work, or comfortable working with in the workplace. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
In terms of reviewing the policies that we actually did have and amending them and coming up with others that we needed to have. And obviously we're still talking about doing some training, particularly for our volunteers, around the mandatory policies that they need to know about, such as GDPR and safeguarding and health and safety and so on. So it's taken a big burden from a small but perfectly formed staff team that we were kind of really bursting at the seams in terms of capacity. So it's been really helpful that our volunteers and our staff team will be much more familiar and comfortable with knowing what our policies and procedures are when they're dealing with our beneficiaries in particular, so that we're keeping everybody safe, keeping everybody informed, and ensuring we're complying legally with all of the regulations and policies that we need to. So I think the sort of benefit will be, although it's a bit of a cascade, but I think it will be right across the board. And of course for our trustees, because otherwise that's something that they would have to spend an awful lot more time on.
We as a little village hall could not afford excess money spent on different things. We just relied on searching on the internet for policies and things as the Charity Commission have gradually added things that a hall needs to have to be operating correctly and within the law. We've actually tried to do that ourselves, but having all the documents and the support has been a marvellous, and particularly the Hallmark list of questions has been very, very helpful. You've given us the support and the opportunity for halls to come together and talk about these things, which we don't, I mean, nobody, because Dorset's a big county It's
Mm.
very wide, and coming together physically is not easy.
No.
And getting in touch with all halls. Some have a website, some have you have to go to the Charity Commission to find their details. It can be quite arduous trying to get a group of people together.